Hello my friends, HM here. I make videos about topics that are important for whether the future of humanity will be better or worse. Today's video is about how much you can see from space using either optical or radar satellites. The video is also about how artificial intelligence can be used to improve image quality, but also for annotating what these images are about. You should also know that today's video is a clip taken from a much longer video, number 7, that entertains the idea that Elon Musk's SpaceX should also make spy satellites and autonomous drone weapons. To some people that might sound like a bad idea, but I guarantee you that the free and democratic world need these weapons to defend ourselves against aggressive autocracies like Russia and China. If you want to see the full video, there's a link to my video number 7 right below this video. With that said, let's get to it. Chapter 5. So this chapter is about target acquisition and evaluation. How much can you see from space? Let's start by looking at some satellite images from space. This first picture here is showing you different resolutions from an optical spy satellite and also a commercial spy satellite. It's not a military grade. And here, this first image is from high up and it's 375 meters resolution. Each pixel is 375 meters from each other. Next picture here is at 15 meters resolution. Here you can see some roads and stuff, but it's only when you get to 0.3 meters resolution or 30 centimeter resolution that you can actually clearly see houses and cars and roads and trees. And maybe I should also say that this 30 centimeter resolution, I believe in the US there's a law against publishing images that are even higher resolution than that, I guess for privacy reasons. So obviously it's possible to do better than this, but this is what I can find on the internet that's publicly available. And here we have some other pictures, also optical spy satellites with a ship, and you can see there's a corn is being loaded into this ship, that it flows down here and fills up this ship. And what else can we see? We can clearly see the containers, shipping containers here. Let's see another one. This is from Ukraine. It shows tanks, self-propelled artillery and armored vehicles that are stationed at Opuk training area in Kreminna, Ukraine, as seen in this Worldview free image from April 15, 2021. So obviously you can clearly see the individual tanks and trucks. Here we have some trucks. Over here we have armored fighting vehicles. Here we have some howitzers. And you would be able to get a GPS coordinate on each of those and then send a Shahed drone. Well, there are lots of targets here, so you send hundreds of Shahed drones to destroy each and every one of those. It's pretty great. And here the same thing, but just off an airbase where you can also clearly see the airplanes. And I do believe this is all publicly available, so it's 30 millimeter. It could also be AI enhanced. It's really good images, Russian Su-34 aircraft, and it's an airbase in Russia. This picture here is taken from Kabul airport in August 23, 2021, when they were evacuating Afghan people and US military evacuating themselves out of Kabul airport. And here we can see the people lined up. If it's 30 centimeter, I think it is, you can actually see individual people here, but of course you cannot recognize faces or anything in this. But it's quite easy to see what's happening, and it's clearly good for military use. Now, this is the first synthetic aperture radar that I was talking about from space, and it's supposed to be 25 centimeter. I'm not sure about that. It looks like it's far worse, but that's what it says at the internet site where I found it. But this is done with radar. That means the images look exactly the same, whether it's totally clouded and rainy, whether it's day or night, because it's a radar signal. You can definitely see the ships here. That's two large ships that are docked for unloading or offloading, and some ships here are sailing in the harbor. And then we have an area here, to me it looks like a parking area for semi-trucks with shipping containers. And here, over here, these blocks we see here is probably just shipping containers that are stacked on top of each other. There must be a way to zoom further in, because I don't think it's, it doesn't look like 25 centimeter to me. Here, this is from higher above, and it's just to show you it's the same harbor. It's Rotterdam in Holland, and there are some storage tanks that I want you to take note of over here. And the next picture shows a zoom in of these storage tanks, how they look. Here you can actually see the pipelines connecting these storage tanks. You couldn't see that on this. These pipelines were not visible here. So that's how this radar looks, and as you can see, this radar, there's no color in it, of course. It's radar, it's not a color picture, so it will be some kind of, it's a lot of data that is incomprehensible for humans that are then processed in a data center to generate these images that we can actually understand. But you could do so much more with these data, and I'm pretty sure that SpaceX could do a much better job in getting the resolution way up. Also, this is done by a company. It's a Finnish company. It's not that big. A company is called IK. They're producing these radar satellites that are very small, actually, just a few hundred kilo. So they can produce many of them and can afford to get many of them up in space. SpaceX could do some that were significantly larger and therefore also can take better resolution pictures. And they can still mass deploy them by the thousands. So I think SpaceX should do this. And here is a video actually of this radar, synthetic aperture radar, because it can also do video. So let's take a look at this video, run it now. This is an open pit mine where you can see excavators and huge trucks driving here. And up here you can see trucks that are coming up with ore. Let's take a look at it again. Take a look at this. Here we see the trucks are moving up. These are high enough resolution to target these trucks with a Shahid drone for sure. And that's on a video. Of course, these are very big trucks. They are big trucks. Tanks will be smaller than these trucks. These are probably trucks that can carry hundreds of tons of mining ore on their cargo bay. Now here we back to some optical space pictures with the resolution over on the left side here for 30 centimeter resolution, and that is a raw 30 centimeter resolution. Now over on this side, it has been improved the image, not by having a higher resolution, but by using AI to make an image as if it was taken with a 15 centimeter resolution. So that's quite impressive that you can clean up the picture and make it look a lot more high resolution this way. And that's just shown one example of what you can do with AI processing of images. Here's another example of what you can do with AI to improve image quality. Here's a high resolution black and white image. And then at the same area is photographed, is it called that, with a low resolution color image. And then you use AI to superimpose these colors on this high resolution black and white picture in order to create a high resolution color image. That's much easier on the eye for humans. And it's a smart idea, because if you just took a color image in this resolution, it would use up a lot more data for your satellite and communication links than if you just do it in black and white and in high resolution and then take a low resolution color image. That's a smart way to save data and still get the same intelligence out of it. This is an example of how Apple from our iPhones are using also AI to improve image quality. First, your camera in any smartphone, Android are doing the same thing. First, they take a lot of pictures. You can't hold your camera completely still. So that will be pictures that are taken shortly after each other, but they'll be slightly misaligned. So the compute here align the pictures, and then it does some merging of them that will increase the light and contrast in the picture, and then it again uses AI to enhance the colors so they look better in the picture. That's how AI can be used to do image quality improvements. But AI can also be used for other stuff, such as image comprehension. Once you have improved the image and you have a great image, then you can use AI to also annotate all the pictures and look for instance, in this example, AI figures out, okay, this is a highway. Here we have some group fields for farmers. Over here we have some industrial areas. Here we have a river running through. And here we have a residential area. All that can be done automatically. What you should imagine here for military purposes is that an AI can figure out where are the tanks, where are the airplanes, where are the ships, where are the armored fighting vehicles and so forth. Where are the troops? And it's important if you have thousands of spy satellites that can basically update a high-resolution picture of the Earth every, say, a few minutes, then that will be so much data that no human, even if you have millions of humans looking at it, they won't be able to find what they need to find. So you let data centers and AI look through all this and find all the military targets. And then when that's done, then you can have some humans look at it to get further information out of it, because we still have some tricks in our human brains that AI can still not do. It won't be long, then AI can do everything. If you like this video, I'd be grateful if you give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. That will help me grow my channel and make better content for you and for others in the future. Also, the longer video that today's video number 13 is part of can be viewed by clicking this thumbnail. Thank you for watching my video. I wish you a healthy and fulfilling life in freedom and democracy.